Today we're here to talk about how stress makes caregiving and making good caregiving decisions difficult. Caregiving can feel like a struggle, it can feel stressful, and on any given day, you might want to eat an entire bag of M&Ms. They're actually one of my favorites. How many of you are feeling a little stressed today? Maybe you're feeling frustrated, you're overwhelmed, you just like to throw up your hands or cover your eyes and say, I can't take this anymore. That's common in caregiving. Because caregiving is stressful, it tugs at our emotions. How do I know this? I'm Pamela Wilson. For the past 20 years, I have helped caregivers and aging adults solve caregiving problems. I've been on the ground in hospital emergency rooms, nursing homes, care facilities, private homes, helping caregivers and aging adults. How does caregiving stress affect the brain? Believe it or not, significantly. Caregiving stress makes it more difficult for us to evaluate information, to think clearly about problems. Caregiving stress makes it difficult for us to solve problems. Many times we become so exhausted that all we want to do is fall in bed at the end of the day and sleep for a good 24 hours. How many of us would love to do that? Caregivers are sleep deprived, in case you didn't know it, especially if you are a spousal caregiver or you're a loved one providing 24/7 care for someone with memory loss. They don't sleep, you don't sleep either, you become exhausted. All of this caregiving affects our brain and it affects our bodies in a very negative way. While we all believe that caregiving is a responsibility and that we love our loved ones, can't imagine not being a caregiver, the effects of caregiving stress are significant. If you're the person who needs care, the effect of caregiving, as you know, is significant. You feel like a burden to your family. Maybe you feel guilty that they have to provide care. And on other days, maybe you're just angry and you take it out on your loved ones. That's common in caregiving. The mental stress of caregiving also affects our memories. It affects memory loss. It affects our ability to remember what we were supposed to do today. Oh, I had that list. I forgot to pick up mom or dad's prescriptions. Oh, I was supposed to do this. I forgot that too. If you think about how stress affects you physically and mentally, you realize that you may need a little bit of help to make caregiving decisions. Also, if your loved one is becoming more sick, more frail, they're requiring more care, it's also possible that they may snap at you. They may be more impatient with you. That caregiving relationship may get more difficult. And while you love each other, it's important to memorize or to realize that caregiving stress affects the caregiver. Caregiving stress affects your loved one. They may not be feeling well. They may snap at you. They may tell you that you're stupid, that you're never doing anything right, that they wish your brother or sister were there instead of you. All these bad things come out of our mouths in caregiving situations, and we have to forgive ourselves. And we have to appreciate the fact that we are able to provide care and that everything is okay. If you're looking for a solution to help a loved one stay at home, the important thing to remember is help exists. It's on my website, PamelaDWilson.com. It's also available through my stay-at-home course. There is a link in this video where you can find that information. I hope to see you in another video. Enjoy some M&Ms today. I'll see you again soon.